Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to the very first episode of She's Not Done Yet. And I am your host, Theresa, and I'm so glad that you're here. Now, whether you're driving, doing dishes, walking your dog, or maybe just hiding in the bathroom trying to get a moment of peace, I want to thank you for just the opportunity to share some space with me. This space is for you. This podcast was actually born out of a single thought, one that hit me harder than I expected. Are my best years behind me? Whew. That question really hit me. It was like a gut punch. And I looked around at my life, my dreams, my plans, my body, and I felt that whisper of doubt trying to settle in, but I pushed back. And I want to invite you to push back too, because here's the truth. I'm not done yet, and neither are you. Let's talk. So in January 2025, top of the year, I woke up one morning sitting in my bed, and I was alone with my thoughts. Just me and wondering what I was doing with all of my New Year's resolutions. And it was really odd because I think, sometimes you quiet yourself and you get by yourself and you start contemplating, or maybe you think you're brainstorming or meditating. But I started thinking about my life and I wasn't satisfied. And I sat there and I was like, I'm going to be 60 years old. I was 59 and a half. You know how kids say, I'm 12 and a half, I'm going to be a 13-year-old. I'm 59 and a half years old. I'm going to be 60 years old in September. And I was just, I wondered, like, are my best years behind me? Like, is this it for me? Is this it? Like, I've never been married. I've never had kids, and I'm just, okay, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm successful at work, but is this all I have to show for myself? And I wasn't satisfied with my answer. And so I contemplated, what are my next steps? What am I supposed to be doing? And this entire podcast started as a journal entry. I grabbed my journal, and I don't know if any of you guys journal, but you should. If you don't journal, you need to, because let me tell you this, you can find out a lot about yourself after you go back and read your journal. I go back now and read my journal from 15, 20 years ago, and I'm like, Theresa, how could you be so off? Like, what? You let those things impact you? Because I felt like I gave my all. I loved hard, and it was just crazy, but I journaled everything. But this moment was a journal moment. And just to disclose, I got up, I walked to the restroom, I came back to my bed, and as I was approaching my bed, I got on my knees and I started to pray. And my knees were bothering me. Like, it hurt for me to be on my knees. And I'm not kidding. You know how we make a promise to the Lord, if you bring me out, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I was like, Lord, if you give me one more chance at life, just one more chance to be healthy and get myself together, I want to do better. Like, I needed to be able to kneel on my knees, and it not hurt. Like, I fell down a flight of stairs maybe 10 or 15 years ago. I can't really remember how long ago, but my right knee always bothered me since that time. And so you ever had a grandmother who's like, ooh, it's going to rain, all the riders is kicking up. That January, I was like, oh, it's going to be a snowstorm. My knee is hurting so bad. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And so I started my journal entry, and I was like, Lord, you know me better than I know myself. And I really need you to give me that infusion of faith that I needed to just do better. That moment I needed to shake myself and realize that this did not have to end this way. Like, I literally thought, okay, I'm 59, I'll be 60. I'm not going to live and be 120 years old unless God sustain my life. I can't fathom that. I want to go up by way of the rapture. But if I live, I can't see me, the Bible promises we'll have 70. That's 70 years. I'm like, I'm 10 years from that. So I got one more decade in me. But even if I lived to be 120, I didn't want my best years to be behind me. And so I made a commitment to myself that day that I was going to get up. I was going to get my life together. I contacted my fitness pastor, George D. Moore. If you're not following him, I'm going to put the information here. Please follow this man. He's not just my trainer. He's my life coach. Because if you've ever trained with George, and you'll know it, he will talk to you about life. It's not just get these reps in, come on, you got to pick it up, put it down. He told me when he first started working out with me, I reached out to him. I was like, hey, I need you to save my life, doc. We've done it before. We can do it again. And he was like, Theresa, I don't want to just work out with you so you can get your Angela Bassett arms. And I got some man, they coming. Don't look yet, they're not here yet, but they come. Like, so yeah, I was like, I really want to be healthy. And he said, that's what I want to help you with. I don't want to get you to your body goal. I want you to live long. I'm the godmother of his baby. And he's like, I need you to be here for joy. I need you to live to see it happen. And so we started this journey. This was in January. And I started my 10,000 steps a day, my almost gallon of water. I've never drank. Have you guys ever had a gallon of water in a day? Like, I've tried, and I'm not kidding. I can't do it. Like, I'll do 3 liters of water, which is like 99 ounces. I don't know. It's 33.3 and it's 3 of those. So 99 and a half won't do. But I cannot drink a gallon of water. But I was drinking. I was doing all the things. I was working out. But working out with George especially, because he will push you, it made me hungry. Like, I could leave a workout session and want to eat steak and potatoes. I could eat like a man, like a grown man, because I worked out and I built all this, burned this energy, whatever. I was hungry when I left. And so my problem was at night, I snack. I have like this affinity for sweet and salty. So it's like chips and candy. But I'm not just that person. Like, if I go big, I'm going big. I'd get up and make a peach cobbler. Yeah. With some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Come on now. You can take out 45 minutes, 50 minutes to make you a peach cobbler if you really want to eat. You want some snacks in the middle of the night? I can put you on some snacks. But it was defeating the purpose of me working out. And it was all bad. Like, I'm telling you, I got to a place where I said, okay, I cannot keep working out. I can't keep getting up at 6 a.m., get my steps in, jumpstart my day so I can get to my 10,000 steps, and then blow it all by eating at night, eating horribly. So maybe by February, I lost a few pounds, I gained some back. I contacted my fat doctor. Yes, I have a fat doctor. And to my dismay, the office was closed. Like, I couldn't find Dr. Mansfield anywhere. I was like, Lord, please don't let this man have passed. I need him. I called every place I thought was Dramatic Weight Loss Clinic, and I could not get in contact with him. So I went back to George. He's like, Theresa, you just got to work out. You got to be committed. You got to eat right. And so all of that, yes, absolutely, 10 million %. But I could not stop snacking in the middle of the night. So I needed something to help suppress my appetite. So I was looking up, like, what are the good foods you can do to suppress your appetite in the middle of the night, And if you know anything about algorithms, you start looking up something on your phone, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's going to be not what I want. But I started getting all these advertisements for the shot, the Wegovy, Zepbound, all these shots. And so I started researching it, like, well, maybe instead of me going to my fat doctor where I can get my protein shakes and all that stuff, I could really do a shot and lose weight. But I'm telling you, from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram, every person with their testimony, it was like, I was this and now I'm boop, doop, doop, doop. I mean, cut up tiny and little, but they make that one turn to their back or whatever, and their skin was just hanging and sagging. And like, there are some people who did it and worked out and they look amazed, but I saw one too many where they didn't look well. I'm like, you lost 100 pounds, but baby, you need to eat a donut. Like, you look bad. And so I did not want to be that. And I don't want to be skinny. I'm a thick girl. I'm not meant to be tiny. I'll probably read morbidly obese at every doctor's appointment because I'm going to be thick. But I wanted to look better than where I was. And I was like, the shot is not it. So I kept trying. I mean, I worked out. I was discouraged. but I kept pushing. So like March, I'm the type of person, I'll get on a scale every day. So I weigh myself, I'd eat, gain a pound, get discouraged. And I was spiraling. I was like, I'm not trying to be depressed, but God, this is not like, I can't see me sustaining at this level. And so I really contemplated. I talked to 1,000 people about getting on the shot, and, half people said yes. The other half of my friends were like, absolutely not. Theresa, don't do that. You don't need to. And so my sister, Rocky, in Michigan, whom I love both my sisters, Carmen as well. But Carmen is tiny and little, just without even trying. But Raquel is always on a fitness journey. And I was like, Rocky, I'm thinking about taking a shot. I just don't know what to do. And so she had just moved. Her office moved that month or a month before that. And so she said, there's a Dr. Yusuf Ishmael in my building. And he does like an overall, his business is called the Elite Medical Group in Southfield, Michigan. I'll put the information in our notes. But I made an appointment with him because she was like, Theresa, I think he does the shot, but he does like weight loss and just overall better health. And so I made an appointment. I was going to Detroit on a weekly basis with Spirit and Truth Church. Hey, shout out to my church, Pastor Mark Moore Jr. Amazing. Love him. He's like the best pastor on this side of heaven. And so I was going to Detroit to our newly established church there on a weekly basis. So I made an appointment to see Dr. Ishmael. And I sat in his office, went through all the rigors of all the questions, and, took my blood pressure. He took my blood and just did a myriad of tests. And so he went down the road of like, this is what you need to do in order to pull yourself together. But you have these other medical issues that are adversely impacting you. And if you were to get on Zepbound or Wegovy or whatever it was, I can't remember the most popular one at the time. He was like, these are the areas of health that it'll address for you and make things better. And so I was like, okay, well, yeah, we can do that. But I didn't want to address those. Like, I don't have sleep apnea. Like, do I snore? Yes, I'm fat. I'm a snorer. I lay back. If I get tired enough, I will snore. Is that sleep apnea? I don't know. But I was like, I'm not trying to qualify for something else. I need an appetite suppressant, so I'm not eating all of my progress away. And so he was like, well, you'll probably qualify for tirzepatide. He said it's strictly just for weight loss. And I was like, that's bingo. Let's do it. I want to go there. And so I weighed myself earlier that year, and I don't even know if I ever got to 250 pounds, but I probably was. And for me and my frame at 5'4.5", it was just not working. It wasn't cute. I have a before picture that I'm not going to post yet. But I'm going to post it when I get down to my weight loss, my desired weight. I'm going to post my before picture because it's a shameful guide. I know I could possibly be somebody's goal weight, and so I'm not body shaming. But for me, Theresa Thomas at my house, oh yeah, no, that it's not. No. I should have started recording this podcast back then so you all could see the side view. Let me give you a side view. My double chin was of the magnitude by which it wasn't cute for me. This is all for me, Theresa. I needed to be the size that I need to be, and I had to come down. And I'm still not there yet. But to date, I've lost 32 pounds. Thank to God of my salvation. And I'm very satisfied with the direction that I'm going. But at that moment in my life, it wasn't, I'm trying to lose weight to be little. I was trying to lose weight to live, to see it happen. Like, I was really becoming unhealthy. My doctor told me, well, if you, for every pound of weight you lose, it's like 3 pounds, I believe, of pressure off of your knee. I lost 10 pounds. And it was like 30 pounds of pressure off my knee. And it got to a point where my knee didn't even bother me anymore. And I was like, wow, like this is really good for me. And so I made a commitment. I was like, God, if you do this for me, I'm gonna pull myself together. I'm going to just seek out the things that I wanted to do. So many, I guess, desires and dreams that I had, I wasn't willing to go to sleep on them. And I really looked at my life and said, hey, you know what? We're going to pull it together. We're going to do what I felt like I think was behind me. But that prayer that morning and that journal entry really catapulted me out of that place where I was, because I think I felt like I didn't have the tenacity to move forward. You know, people say that you have a midlife crisis, but I looked at it like a midlife catalyst to push me. It was a moment to pivot, a moment to change and recalibrate a space where I had to rewrite the narrative. Like, I'm not going to die here. I'm not going to even chase youth. I just wanted to live better. I wanted to feel better. And so that's how we got here. This is how I said, I'm going to catalog my story. And I want you to do it with me, because I know there's somebody out there that you're anywhere near 50 years old. I don't know if you're going through menopause, perimenopause. I have girlfriends who are just now starting to feel the shift. Like, your body is going to shift. You're going to change. But one day you could be feeling amazing and cute in your little jeans and wake up the next day like, whoa, what is happening? Like, where am I? What is going on? And I want you to know that you can do more. Like, you don't have to sit down and just succumb to whatever your life is giving you. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to take it. Like, you're not broken. You're becoming. This is a season about partnering with your body, not feeling like you're being put on punishment. It's where we line up with our purpose. Yes, we want to be strong. Yes, we want to lose weight, but it's not from a place of shame. It's a place of, I should be healthy. This is wellness, mind, body, spirit. It's wellness. And I want you to do a journal moment. Like, there's a journal entry that can change your life. And every week we're going to be here. We're going to write in our journals. We're going to do some introspection to find out, like, literally what is going on with us. Where are we? You have to challenge yourself and ask yourself those questions, because I truly believe life can be better for us. For me, at least, I'm resolving that the best years are in front of me. My latter is going to be greater than my former. Like, now there's a faith moment. I always do a faith moment. And our faith moment is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So when I'm weak, God, I need you to be strong. I need you to come through for me. And he has done that. He's done that for me beyond what I ever anticipated. What I'm learning now in my 50s, in my twilight, about to be 60, I'm a better person because of what I went through. There were lessons I've learned now that I couldn't have passed or even appreciated in my 20s or 30s or 40s even. And so this is an opportunity for me to live again. It's an opportunity for you to live again. Like, I don't know what you're facing or what you're going through or what question has stopped you in your tracks, but I do want you to know we don't have to sit down, and we don't have to be ashamed or feel shame or regret about our past, about mistakes we made, and I made some mistakes. But we don't have to be ashamed about that. But moreover, we don't have to be fearful about where God is taking us. There's so much more life left in me. I know I have purpose. I know I have a vision. I know I have dreams that have not been realized yet. And I know I'm not alone. Somebody out there, if there's one other person watching this with me, girl, let's do it. We can do it. And let me tell you this. I started looking for different podcasts. I listen to podcasts all the time. I watch them. And there are a lot of people who have great info that's out there, but I really couldn't find sister-specific information that made sense to me. Like, I was watching Marge and others, and they were like, and so my husband retired, and so I was sitting on our boat one day, and I'm like, Okay. So I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. But I was like, I need somebody that can just talk to me where I am, meet me at the point of my need. And so because I've been on this journey now for 3 months, I'm at a point where I can share. There are some things that I've gone through that I can share and say, you can pull through this. Like, my body is not betraying me. My body is bodying. It's doing what it's supposed to do at 60 years old. But you can be healthy. You don't have to lay down and die. Like, my mom always tells me, Theresa, you're so busy. You're always doing something. Like, you're running around. You don't rest. And I'm like, I'm not going to lay down and die. I'm not going to lay down and close my eyes. I have work to do. There is so much more for me to do. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to have the best years in front of me that I've had behind me. I'm going to make the most money I've ever made in my life. I'm going to have the most fun I've ever had. I'm going to vacation in and I've been to some amazing, beautiful destinations, but I've not seen it all yet. I've not seen all the 7 wonders of the world. And that's a goal. That's on my bucket list. I want to see all the 7 wonders. Need to see them. Need to take my picture there. And I want you to go along on this journey with me. So get a journal. You can entitle it, I'm Not Done Yet. She's Not Done Yet. She being me being you. And we're going to do this together. Together, we're going to laugh. We're going to have some real conversations. We might even cry. Like, I felt a little bit stirring up in me, but this is going to be impactful for us. It's going to be a safe space for you, a place where you can come, ask questions, get some information, get some answers. And I'm willing to take this journey with you because I know that there's more in you because there's more in me. The fact that you're still here, the fact that you're watching this, the fact that you're still in this video this far in, there's something that taps in. I don't know, like, if you felt that connection, but there's more to your life than where you are. You have not achieved it all. I don't care if you're married with 6 kids, 8 kids, 10 kids. There is more to your life than just where you are right now. There's more to, okay, now you're looking back, you may be retired or have taken a pivot in your career. There is a whole brand new world in front of you, and we're going to achieve that together. We're going to do it. God is not done writing our story. The pen is still in his hand, and you can help rewrite that narrative. It doesn't have to be, I don't care what has happened in your family, your history, your lineage, your heritage. It's coming to be what it is that you're calling for it to be. So say some positive affirmations that I am going to live and not die. I am going to be healthy. My best years are in front of me. And mean it. Say it out loud to yourself until you believe it. Because I believe it for me and I believe it for you. So let's do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're not done yet. Guys, let's listen. We have a story to tell and we're going to tell that story. And I'm so grateful that you are taking this journey with me. Before we go, I want to leave you with 3 affirmations. And I want you to say them aloud if you can. But I do want you to write them in your journal. I want you to replay them all week. And I'm going to be here next week with some more affirmations and journal jots and faith focuses that we can, get tuned in. But I want you to say this, that I am going to honor the woman I've become and the one I'm still becoming. I honor her. I also want you to say, my age is not a limitation. It's a launching pad. And lastly, God is not finished with me yet. I am walking in strength, beauty, and purpose. I want you not to just say them, but believe them and live them. Until next week, she's not done yet. Let's go.